Hello, everybody. Um, Life is good. Life is very, very good. Life is very good. Time is precious. Being sensitive in the spirit and in the physical is needed to succeed in this world. I want to be vulnerable to you today. I want to share and express how I feel today about something that happened almost 36 years ago. Yes, 36 years ago, for a period of 7 years, I had a desire that boggled me down, that did not allow me to sleep or have a rest. Not that I never had such opportunity before, but this one was so superimposed on my being. Have you gone through such a thing before? Have you had something, imaginative idea, or you had something impressed on your spirit and it's so weighty in your mind, day in, day out, and you are looking for it everywhere? You are trying to make sure that that thing manifests, but it's so hard for it to come to pass. Have you had that type of idea before? That you wanted it so badly, you couldn't even know how to get there, but you didn't have a rest of mind. I had a similar thing. Almost 36 years ago, I had it. For good 6-7 years, it boggled me down. It touched my mind, my spirit, every part of me, that I didn't have rest until it came to pass. And that was what? I never knew where it came from. I just desired to have another child. I had children before. I had boys, I had a girl. The family's there, but I never had peace of mind. I closed my eyes, in my dream, in my physical being, I just yearn to have another child. Have you yearned to have another opportunity in your life? To seek another job, to go to school, to have a relationship, to do something new, which is not exactly new to you, but it's something strange that people wonder, why are you doing this? Why do you want it? But you cannot explain. Have you desired something like that one in your life? And you look everywhere, you realize, how am I going to accomplish this? With everything around me, there's no room for me to do that. But you cannot desist from thinking about it. And to cap everything, people started telling you, you need that thing in your life. You need that job in your life. You need that lifestyle in your life. You need that change in your life. You need that relationship in your life. Give yourself a break. Let that new thing come to your life. And you say, oh no. Or people around you, some people say, no, you don't need it. That was what happened to me. In those years, they said, why do you want another child? It was a tug of war. It was really devastating. It was worse than cancer. I just yearned to have a child. I just yearned to have another child. Not the pregnancy, but the child. Because pregnancy to me was a lot of problem. Is it the throwing up? Inability to sustain anything in my tummy? Or the way I feel for the first 5 months? But I didn't even look at that. I just needed that child, that goal to be accomplished. You too might be going through that too. That you need that change of destiny. You need to accomplish that goal. You need to attain that level. You yearn for it. A divine inspiration is just so strong on you to move to that level. That was what happened to me. I went through it. Are you sure, Pauline? Yes, I'm very sure. I went through it. Day and night. I fought the war. Every day I'll tell my family, tell the husband, I need another child. And the whole world, worse than the Iraqi war, was on me. As at that time, worse than the Iraqi war, American-Iraqi war, or Saudi and Iraq war, or whichever country was fighting one another. It was worse than that. But I stood my ground. I just need this child. I just need this child in my life. And thank God, like I said it to you some time ago, there's some people in your life that you may not see them physically, but they are behind you. They just love you for who you are. They may not express it to you. Not everybody will express it to you. And the pastor of my church expressed the desire that, if Pauline should stand on her word for the past 7 years that she needed a child, give her a break. Let her have the child. Give her a break. And I was pregnant. And I carried the pregnancy to term. As at that time, as a midwife, in the area where I live, I just do community midwifery. Community midwifery, people will call me, they are in labor, I'll go there. I didn't charge them any money. I'll go there, I'll deliver their babies. We are in the same community. There are about 35 women there. And I was delivering their own children, even me pregnant, during the day, during the night. I was delivering their babies. I delivered all of them and left but me. And you know what happened? I fell on labor on the 9th of October, 1990. I fell in labor, and the course of 2 hours, the next thing, I found the baby coming. I was about going to the hospital, but God did not allow me to do that. He wanted to show me that if I can deliver all the other children, almost 35 women in the same community, why not me? Why not me? Remember, I'm a midwife. I'm a midwife instructor, midwife educator. I taught that subject in the college that very morning. Born before arrival, precipitate delivery, something that happened without you planning. I taught my class of almost 35 students, beautiful students. They were all eager to hear my story. And I came home, only to fall in labor between 2 hours. And after 2 hours, I was about getting out of the bed. The car was running. Everything was ready. Hop into the car. Let's go to the hospital. The head of the baby was there. What will I do? I can't push the head back. I can't push the head back. I open my legs and I delivered the baby. A beautiful baby girl. Beautiful baby girl. Very tiny, but beautiful. I could remember her face. Beautiful baby girl. Everything was perfect. Placenta delivered. Everything done. As a midwife, I had everything I needed. Remember, I do community midwifery. So I have everything in my bag. My midwifery bag is full of everything I needed for the community and for myself. And that was what happened. I delivered her. Beautiful baby girl. She's grown. She's married. She's got a son of her own now. And she turned 29 2 days ago. Only yesterday, actually. Today is the 10th. She turned 29 yesterday. I can still remember how I felt about her. Apart from delivering that baby, apart from looking after her, apart from staying beside her, because I think I obeyed the voice of God in my life. I obeyed the divine providence in my life. Doors of favor started opening. Here I am talking with you. I never knew I can talk to you. I never knew my life would be like this. But after obeying that voice, after doing what the divine authority gave to me, doors opened. Doors opened without me asking. Help arose from everywhere in the world. Traveling everywhere. So many countries. so many countries, enjoying myself, doing what I know best, encouraging people, delivering babies, helping out, which I never knew. I was just in the remotest part of Nigeria as at that time, doing my job quietly, but just loving humanity. Because of where I started from, I realized if I do not give out or sow seed, I can't survive. It's an innate character in me. And that is what I am up to now. But I answered that divine favor. For 29 years, I am still enjoying the seed of obedience. Is there something in your life that has been printed in your mind for ages that it did not leave? Is there some plan and program that has been inculcated, not you thinking about it, has come from above and resonated with you, but it has stayed there, but everybody said no? Is there some steps that you wanted to do to improve yourself and that it has been difficult or you couldn't get it together, but you have to? Other people may have to chip in, like me. The whole world knew. The whole world around me that time. The house was worse than hell because I needed a child. My house was worse than hell. I couldn't find myself doing anything else in that home. I just needed that child. I just needed that child. Mom, oh, you have all these children here. Yes, I know, they are mine. But I needed one child more. And that child came. And her name, because of the situation, they named her Comfort. Her name is Comfort, to comfort the whole family. She has come to comfort the whole family. For you to know the extent of the desire I had as at that time to have that child. And I'm very pleased to announce to you that since Comfort came into my life has been comfortable. The challenges are there every day, but I have the strength, the grace to overcome them, to let me know that I am not going to sit down and pity party. I may shed some tears for a few minutes. I rub my face again. I say, no, Pauline, get up. No pity party. You are not the commission of complaint. There's a ministry back in Nigeria, as at that time, called the Ministry of Complaint. Ministry of Complaint. You are not the commissioner of that Ministry of Complaint. Wake up, girl. Get up. Get out. Say it out. Let people know what you are going through. They will come to your help. And people have been coming to my help since that time. Help. Oh God, I mean help. Help from every side. Help from every corner, regardless of creed or color. Regardless of country. Is it in the Middle East? Is it in America? Is it in Canada? Is it in Togo? Is it in Ghana? Is it in Nigeria? Is it anywhere I step my foot? Even in Malaysia, even in Thailand, help arose. You need to obey divine injunction. You need to obey it. Check it out. Find out the source. It's not your wish. You are not wishing it yourself. But you just had the inspiration of the Almighty God in you. That, oh, this is the next thing you need to do. And because you obey, He loves obedience. He said you cannot love me without obeying me. He loves obedience. He loves obedience so much that He will follow you up if you obey Him. He said there's nobody who puts his leg in the plow that looks back that will ever gain anything from it. So don't look back. Put your leg in it and go for it. With all the strength in you, you will accomplish it. Be courageous. Be defiant. Be strong. And do the right thing. Right thing by His Spirit, by His mind. Go to that school. Go. Go for that education. You don't need that new dress any longer. Use that money for education. Change your mindset. Change that job. Change your relationship. Change the people around you. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. You are more than that. Don't settle for less. The things that will put you down all the time, people do not appreciate who you are. You are more than this. This is the least you can ever be. Take it from me. If you go according to the will of your Creator, if you follow the doctrine of your Maker, this is the least you will ever be. Why? The whole world is open to you. He laid a table before you with the choicest wine. Everything has been prepared. The table is laid in front of you. You may have to work harder. It's not a cheap table. He laid the table before you. You have to go and get that thing on the table. You have to run the race like I did 29 years ago. I never let that word not to be spoken out of my mouth day in, day out. I need another child. Are you sure? Yes, every day. For 7 years, I need another child. I need another child. I just need another child. I do not know why. I just need another child. And here I am with a beautiful daughter, 2 daughters. She's so beautiful. The other one is beautiful too. But this one is a call. I answered the call of divine grace over my life. That child is very important to me. That child is very important. All my children are, but remember, this child is an answer to a divine call. Do you have a divine call to change your job? Do you have a divine call to change your friends? Do you have a divine call to change the way you look? Do you have the divine call to change your disposition to life? Do you have a divine call to forget about that old draconic rules and regulations in the village? That women are nobody? Do you have a divine call to help anybody around you? Don't hesitate to do good. Why? The evil men do lives after them. Do good and you will reap it. Love you so much. This is Pauline Major, your sister, your friend. I love you so much and I wish you should succeed. Just put it in practice. Just don't listen to me. Put it in practice one day at a time. And before you know it, you will be blossoming. Everybody will be waiting for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.